The Concrete Industry Management, or CIM program, produces graduates grounded in the basics of concrete production techniques and its use in a multitude of construction applications.
The Concrete Industry Management program is really a winning proposition for the concrete industry, for the university, and for, most importantly, students and prospective students. It's a win for the industry because they get highly qualified graduates ready to come into the industry, into management positions, and are really getting professional folks into their companies. It's a win for the university because they're attracting students to the university that they may not otherwise get, and they've got a really unique partnership with the industry and have the assurance that the graduates that they're producing are going to be ready to step into those positions. And then again, most importantly, it's a win for the students because they have a unique opportunity to really be a part of an industry from early on in their college experience, have a real sense when they come out of school of what they want to do, and enter into an industry that they've already begun to develop a reputation in, and they've got excellent opportunities for jobs.
Certainly the CIM program is a model program with regards to really using the expertise of professionals in the concrete industry, combining that with the academic credentials of our professors and the resources of our university to provide the kind of education, training, and support for students who are in that degree program to be able to provide economic development and workforce development for a very important industry in our country.
The CIM degree is designed to provide the graduate with a broad array of initial opportunities within the industry that include sales, operations, technical services, project, production, and concrete construction management.
Any company that would be involved in an industry that is moving forward and it feels like they want to be a part of something beyond just being a participant, wants to take a leadership role, needs to take an advantage of this opportunity because this industry has lacked in talent and has lacked in professionalism. And these are opportunities to help advance that in a major league way by bringing in educated graduates that can be your leaders of tomorrow.
Every single company, whether it be public, private, global, mom and pop, needs to support this program because this is where the future generations of the leadership of the ready-mix concrete industry are coming from. We have seen tremendous new growth, and what we need is the leadership to take control of the industry and take it to the next level. The industry benefits by supporting the future of its own industry, and the only way to do that is to reach out and attract the best and the brightest students to take over.
The industry will benefit by having these young students constantly moving into our industry. And as the industry benefits and improves, every individual company will benefit and improve.
The CIM program is it's very unique. There have been programs that support the how to build things, but not necessarily the ready-mix side or that was specific to the concrete construction business. What we have here is a program that's tailored strictly at the concrete construction industry, and we owe it to ourselves we need to bring in the best of the best. And right now, some of that top talent is going into other industries because there was a void. Nothing had been presented yet. If somebody was interested in getting into this field, there was nothing there that met those needs.
Well, my overall theme on this is that because of the specialized nature of this program and the number one, the increased demand because of our growth industry, the increased demand for individuals at a management level to come into the industry, and thirdly, the specialized nature of this program. All members of the concrete and cement industry should be supporting this program.
You know, companies like ours and many others that are in the industry, we have a commitment to the industry, and we have a need to support the industry, and the only way we can support the industry is invest in the future, and the future lies with all the new leaders that we need to support this industry. We have tremendous demand for leaders and people that can contribute to this industry, so we have to invest proactively ahead of time. So in the CIM program is a good example where you have to invest to support a program and make the investment to build the school systems that will support the programs like MTSU has. And that requires scholarships to help support the students, to recruit the students, and we need the schools to support the students' education. So it just doesn't happen. It takes a commitment from the industry leaders to make that happen.
Well, the patrons groups at the various CIM programs, their involvement in the program is very critical to the success of the students as they try to get into the industry. At the Northeast patrons, the group that I'm involved with, we spend a lot of time helping to mentor the students. We guest lecture, come in and tell them, what's actually happening in the industry. They're not looking at textbooks. They're getting out and they're visiting job sites, getting some real-world experiences and showing them what they will be doing when they actually get out into the industry. One of the other things that we like to do is we'll sponsor them in coming to events such as World of Concrete, so they come here and they see all the opportunities that there actually are in the industry. We also get them involved in local associations, so they'll come to local ACI chapter meetings and that kind of thing, and start networking with people that are in the industry from the beginning of their freshman year.
The importance of the concrete industry management is that it brings new blood, new kids into our business, and when we hire them, when we bring them in, they're already experienced in what we do, so the learning curve is short, and overall it definitely ensures the future of the concrete industry in the U.S.
This industry has changed. Like I said, I've been in it for about 15 years, and there's always something new, always something different, always new advancements. It's interesting that people probably look at iPhones and they see where those have come, or even phones in general in the last 15 years, but I would say the concrete industry has done the same thing. We've really transformed, and from our perspective, our technology has improved over the last 15 years greatly, and you're starting to see a lot more concrete buildings being built. From a durability perspective, there's no better material out there. So, from the standpoint of opportunity, this is the greatest industry in the world, I think.
The CIM fundraising auction is the program's largest fundraising effort. This annual event, held at the World of Concrete Conference, is sponsored by the CIM National Steering Committee, CIM patrons and staff, World of Concrete Show Management, Hanley Wood Publications, and Ritchie Brothers, and includes both silent and live auctions, which include internet bidding as well. Over the past 3 years, the auction has raised an average of $400,000 per year.
The World of Concrete auction is not only an industry-wide fundraising event that supports the boots on the ground things that our students do, travel to these conferences, course materials, the things that really make their hands-on experience one of a kind. In addition to that, the students who attend the World of Concrete and get to participate in the auction understand the caliber and the real enormous commitment that the industry has made to them, and that helps them be very excited about being a CIM student going forward.
I would say as the president of Mack Trucks, we're honored to be part of the CIM auction and the whole industry. We continue to focus on developing products and services to support this industry, and obviously people are a key part of that, so all of the educational activities through CIM are very important to continuing to develop the concrete business.
The auction is the single biggest thing that the National Steering Committee does to support the schools beyond helping them with their education, the accreditation and other things. The big thing is the auction. That's the big money maker, and that provides a way for us on a national standpoint to then help support the schools financially and help grow our programs there.
Join us on Wednesday, February 4th, 2015 for both the silent and live auction. The silent auction will be held from 11 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the live auction will be held from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.